Sandwich Shop, written by Vic Morse, illustrated by Dominic Catalano. Irma opens a shop. We all like a good sandwich, and we have our favorite. Maybe it's peanut, butter, and jam, or maybe it's ham and cheese with pickles and mustard. But not Irma. She did not like sandwiches, but she sure could make them. In fact, Irma loved to make sandwiches. She loved it more than anything else. Irma made a lot of sandwiches, and she never heard of one she couldn't make. So no one was surprised when Irma opened a sandwich shop. Irma's shop was on the corner of Pumpernickel and Rye. It was the busiest corner in town. Everyone passed her shop at least once a day, and when they did, they had to stop. Irma knew the large sign into the front of her shop. It read, "Irma's Tasty Sandwich Shop. You name it and they make it." Irma's famous sandwiches. There wasn't a sandwich Irma couldn't make, and it was long before everyone began to believe it. If you name a sandwich, Irma would make it. If she didn't have the ingredients, it never took her long to get them. She has every kind of bread known. She has whole wheat, she had rye, she had pumpernickel, and she has sourdough. Why, she even had plain white bread. She had bread with nuts in it. She had bread with fruit in it. She baked it in on the back of a little shop. If Irma didn't have the bread she wanted, she would bake it. Irma's first customer was Reuben Cornwall. He wanted a corned beef with Swiss cheese and sauerkraut, and he wanted on rye bread. Irma called the sandwich a Reuben. It was a big hit at the shop. She sold more Reubens than any other sandwich. Little Joey Torchy came to Irma's shop more than anyone else did. Each day he stopped at Irma on his way to school, and each day he ordered a different sandwich. All the kids in the lunchroom were impressed with the Joey sandwiches. He loved sausage sandwich with chocolate sauce and bean sprouts. But his most impressive sandwich was one stacked high with 10 different kinds of meat. Between each layer of meat was something different. There was mustard and ketchup and lettuce and pepper. There were grapes, jam, and pickles and peanut butter and horseradish. Most people caught a stomach was just watching a Joey eat his amazing sandwich. But not Joey. He would just let out a big burp as he finished. Then he would smile and wipe off his face. All the animals want sandwiches. Irma became very famous sandwich maker. Before long, every living creature was stopping by Irma's shop. Each one ordered his or her favorite sandwich. One day, Sammy Snake littered in a nearby swamp. His tongue flicked weakly for the scent of a favorite meat. "What can I make for you?" asked Irma. Sam thought for a minute, then he replied, "I have a red and lizard sandwich with a bug relish." "Okay," said Irma, "but that one will take a little time. I have to go out to get the ingredients." "I'm happy to wait," said Sammy with a smile. "A truly good sandwich is worth waiting for long." An hour later, Irma was back. She had a basket of food, rats and lizards and bugs. She carefully laid them among the fresh lettuce between two slices of pie. Sammy swallowed the sandwich in one big gulp. Then he slid out of Irma's with a bunch in his stomach. The next day, before the vultures swooped into Irma's shop, Ross sat on the counter and waited patiently for service. Soon, Irma came out of the kitchen to take Ross' order. "What can I make for you?" asked Irma. Val asked to see a menu, but she didn't see anything she liked. The sign says, "Name it and you make it." "Is it true?" asked Val. "You bet it is," said Irma. "Hasn't been a sandwich yet I can make. So what'd it be, my fine feathered friend?" "How about some fresh dead awesome, then some squashy crow and rancid mouse with honey mustard," said Val. Irma just smiled and said, "Coming right up." Driving along the highway to collect the ingredients, she returned to the shop. She quickly made raw sandwich. Ross ate the pork and ate it in a flash. "Great sandwich, Irma," Paul said as she flapped out of the door. "I'll be back for another in a couple of days." Irma's biggest challenge. Each day seemed to offer Irma a new challenge, but her biggest challenge came when Billy the goat walked into her shop. "Welcome, Billy," said Irma as he ran the door open with his horn. "You're supposed to have come to challenge my sandwich making ability, so what will you have?" Billy began to rattle off a list of the ingredients: crushed tin cans, old sock, Bristol and bird nest, an old book, and a head of garbage, some pickles, peppers, and some minced cheese mold. Of that, a dash of salt, and a cup of hot salsa. "Is that all?" asked Irma. "Yep," said Billy, "but I wouldn't mind if you would toast the old sock." "Whatever you say," replied Irma. "Do you want anything to wash it down with?" "Yeah, I'll give you a mug of dishwater," said Billy. After that day, Irma really knew there was not a sandwich she couldn't make.